I'm in love with a Kohl. I got it for the Lord.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today I have my prom makeup tutorial for you guys. This is a very simple and elegant prom tutorial. I thought I would keep it kind of neutral so that it can go with any kind of dress that you guys would like to wear. It's a little bit smoky because I did add some black to the bottom, and also this makeup look can go for any type of formal event that you have or bridal makeup as well. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching because we're about to get started. So first things first, you guys can see I'm starting off with a super bare face, and I mean no moisturizer or anything. So I'm taking my Cetaphil Oil Control Moisturizer, and this has an SPF of 30, and I am applying that to my entire face. Then I'm going to take my Smashbox Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I'm going to apply a little bit of that to my under eye area under both eyes, and this is just going to prep my under eye area. And then I'm taking my Urban Decay Deslick Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm applying that all over my face and letting that dry. And once it does, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer and excuse me, and my Becca Ever Matte Foundation Primer. So I'm applying the Smashbox one first, and then I'm applying the Becca one to the spots where I get oily and where I have large pores. Then I'm taking my MAC Matchmaster Foundation in 7.5 and my Nars Laguna Illuminator, and I'm going to begin to apply that to my skin with my Beauty Blender. Now it's time for brows, and I'm just combing them out with a spoolie, combing them up and out, and then I'm taking my Ananstasia Beverly Hills Brow Primer, and I'm applying that to my brows to hold them in place. And then I'm using my Dipbrow in the shade Ebony and an angled brush, and I'm going to begin to start drawing the shape that I want my brows to be. Now I'm going to let you guys know I always start off doing my brows super messy first and then clean them up later. That is just the way that I do them all the time. So right now they look a hot mess, they look super messy, but trust me, they're gonna look okay in the end. So I start off by drawing my line on the bottom and dragging it out a little bit, and then I go in with the line on the top and then just fill it in. And then I like to take my Ananstasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in the shade Chocolate, the lightest color, and I like to run that through my eyebrows so that the ebony shade from the dip brow is not as harsh. And then I'm taking my NYX Concealer Palette, and I'm taking the first shade, and I'm using that to start to carve out my eyebrows. So I'm going on top as well, and I'm just cleaning them up and carving them out, and pretty much now I'm actually creating the shape that I want them to be and making them nice and neat, and that is how they look afterwards. So now I'm just cleaning up the concealer, getting rid of the harsh line, and making sure that you cannot tell that I cleaned it up with concealer. Now I'm just pretty much creating that gradient effect in the front of my brows, and then I'm going in with my Beauty Blender to further blend that concealer out. Now I'm taking this Rimmel Kohl pencil in Nude, and I'm applying that right under the arch of my eyebrows, and I'm blending it out with a concealer brush, and this is pretty much going to serve as my brow highlight for today. Then taking my Urban Decay 24/7 shadow in the shade Juju, I'm going to apply that all over my eyelid and then up into the crease a little bit, and I'm going to blend it out with my finger. This is going to serve as my base. And then for my little matte quad, I'm going to take the shade Soft Brown with a huge fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to heavily apply that to my crease. This is going to be my transition color. Then with a denser fluffy blending brush, I'm going to take the shade Saddle and I'm going to apply that. Was that Saddle? I think that was Swiss Chocolate. Yeah, I think it was Swiss Chocolate, and I'm applying that further into my crease and a little bit more defined, so I'm not like just messily applying it all over like I did Soft Brown, and I zoomed in a little bit more for you guys so you can see. Then with a flat shader brush, I'm taking the shade Smoky Topaz from the Lorac MegaPro palette, and I'm applying that directly on top of that Juju shadow stick. And then taking Rehab shadow stick from Urban Decay, I'm applying that to my outer V. And this is just going to give me some depth to the eye, so I'm applying it directly to my outer V. And then taking the shade Granite from the Lorac MegaPro, that is what I'm using to apply on top of the shadow stick to my outer V. And then I'm going back in with Soft Brown just to blend out those eyeshadows. And then taking my Urban Decay shadow stick in Sin, I'm going to be using that as my inner corner highlight. So I'm just applying it to the inner part of my eye and dragging it down on my lower lash line a little bit. Next, taking my Urban Decay eyeliner in Black Velvet, I'm going to use that to tightline a little bit, and then on my waterline, my bottom waterline. I also ended up dragging it down onto my lower lash line just a bit, but I'm going to finish up the rest of the face before I finish the eyes. So I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm going to be applying that to my under eye, my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin for a highlight. And you guys know the drill, so I'm blending that out with my Beauty Blender. And then I'm setting that with my with my Ananstasia Beverly Hills banana powder. So I'm just applying that to all the areas that I highlighted to set it. Then I'm taking my e.l.f. clarifying pressed powder in the shade Toffee, and I'm just using that to set the rest of my face. This is my favorite face powder now, believe it or not. Now I'm contouring, and I'm using my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade Espresso, and I'm getting my jaw and my forehead and my chin and my nose. And then I'm just putting some highlight concealer under that so it can make the contour pop a little bit more. And I'm blending that all out with my Beauty Blender, of course. So to set my contour, I'm using my e.l.f. Blush and Bronzing Compact in Turks and Caicos. And I'm heavily applying the bronzer today. For prom, you do want to look slimmer and more chiseled. You want your features to pop out because there's going to be a lot of pictures taken. And you also want a nice glow. So I chose my Milani Baked Blush in Rose d'Oro, I believe. I think it's Rose d'Oro. I will leave it down below just so you guys can know the product. And now it's time for some false lashes, and I'm using some really glamorous false lashes. These are the Ardell 203 Double Up lashes, and they are so nice. I didn't apply any liner, but now I'm finishing up the lower lash line. So I'm applying the shade Granite to the lower lash line. I'm also adding in a little bit of black just to give it some definition and some smokiness. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Gifted mascara on my lower lash line. And now it's time for lips, and I'm using my NYX lip liner in Nutmeg, and I'm just outlining my entire lip. I'm lining them pretty heavy, and I'm going to go in with a nude lipstick, and this is Femme from Fashion Fair, and I love this nude lipstick. I think it is very women of color friendly, as you guys can see. It's really nice. And last but not least, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. highlighter in the shade Blush Gems, and I'm going to be applying that really heavy with my fan brush. As you guys can see, that glow was everything. And I did not know that this was a dupe for MAC Soft and Gentle. So now you guys know. And I'm applying that to my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. This is a nice highlight. I love it so much. But it broke on me, so I have to buy another one. And this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. I think this is very prom appropriate, very elegant. Like I said, you can use this for any formal event that you have, any bridal makeup, anything. I actually love this makeup tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.